Yes. Oh yeah.
Yep.
It was crazy.
To
I see something special.
Oh, we did it! We did it! We guessed it! What do we win? What do we win, Johnny? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to start us off. Coming in from '07, we have Potato Koala in the Ohio, William the Dank in the Thunderer, Shame of '07 in a Salem, along with Cocknuts in a Salem, a Moskva, a Nevsky, the Marceau, and then the Shimakaze. Very interesting bringing the Shimakaze instead of the gearing. What does SCCC look like?
SCCC decided to bring the triple DD lineup for the map pressure, so they don't have to have one dude running back and forth, and all up and down and stuff. They are bringing a Summers, a Grozavoy, and a Yu-Yang.
Yu-Yang!
The worst boat in the game has
Right.
a radar, and with no small end, the radar is still fun, and people are bringing it, making it work. They've got an Ohio and a Thunder as well. Ohio for the brawl, Thunder for the range shots. They've got double Des Moines, a Venezia for some wide stupidity, as well as a Nevsky to be an open water wooster.
Very exciting. I like seeing the 3DD comp, I'm not going to lie, and I like seeing the Marceau. We'll see if the Noticer can make good use to it up here. He's going to be running into a Sommers and a Des Moines, and possibly 2 Des Moines, but no long-range radar coming in up here. No Nevsky on the C side, or excuse me, the A side for SCCC. So the Marceau is going to be backed up by the Nevsky of Pulicat, the Salem of Cocknuts, and the Salem of Shame of '07. Oh my goodness, including William the Dank and the Thunder, and then the Moskva of Double. Actually, I'm not sure who Double is. I don't recognize that name, but they're a new entrant to this series, at least. The Moskva of Double looks like going to back in here to the island chain north of B, probably just to keep B radared as long as possible, but worth noticing, SCCC sending 2 destroyers to sea this time. The Yu-Yang of Freist with that radar pressure, basically taking the role of the Smalland, and then the Grozavoy of Everett going to be pushing on to sea. And it's interesting, as C for '07 only has 2 ships currently at it.
I am absolutely vexed to see that nobody gives a shit about B. I mean, they literally already could have started capping this by this point and have been, maybe 20 to 40 seconds away from getting a constant point bleed, but absolutely not. And I have to say, whoever Double is, all I'm thinking of is like a James Bond reference where it's '07.
Double '07. Oh.
Which is kind of a weird what? But anyway, we've got the Marceau, who's already using his speed boost. Woof. The Noticer going unnoticed, even with the high detection, as he's already in A, more than halfway through the cap. Fuzzball's trying to catch up, maybe spot this dude, so somebody get a reset, but unlikely. Whereas C, the Yu-Yang has already entered, while the Shimakaze is running after the Reformed Gamer dumped all of his torps, though we've got shots out on Reformed Gamer from both the Groz and the Yu-Yang, but Freist is turning. That's a wall of torps. He's still flat. Does he see them? Is it coming? He's turning.
He's getting sliding. That turn off. Is he going to get caught? He's going to get caught with 1. Oh, he takes 1 in the ass.
Oh, yeah, that's 1 in the butt, and the butt saturated out, so it's not a straight-up kill, but he's down to 9k. Thank goodness he doesn't have a heal, because he's not in a small, and that shit's gonna stick for the rest of the game.
Yep. I mean, it is worth pointing out, though, that the aggressive play and the health sacrifice onto Freist here may actually pay off, as the Grozavoy of Everett does actually cap out C, and really it's just a Shimakaze and a Nevsky against what? A Venezia, a Nevsky, a Groz, and a Yu-Yang? There is nothing that '07 can do now to stop the C side. I think that still may be worth the sacrifice there, as it looks like Yu-Yang of Freist is going to go ahead and make a play towards B to try and put pressure on there now that they can sort of split up and know where everything is. '07 taking a dominant position over here against the A side. They've sent the Marceau of the Noticer up to that island. Maybe a very good call here, as he can start spotting things like the Des Moines of Rikishi from this distance. I think that he can see the Des Moines without actually being seen by the Sommers, and that's, I think, what his plan is going to be here. So we'll have to see exactly how much that pans out. But he's still taking shots from the Sommers of Fuzzballs, as '07 looks to basically take this island and then pressure B once they could push SCCC out of the way here. Still no action at B, as Double '07, I guess we'll just call him that, is very, very slowly making his way towards B, which he's going to start capping shortly, but we'll see if he actually takes the attention of Freist now moving over to B, knowing that C is secure.
Yeah, Noticer over at A had a witness me moment as he croned up his teeth, ran right around the island, immediately tripping into Fuzzballs' Summers, where he just started dumping ammo in, dodging the shots from the Des Moines of Ricochet, who immediately turned out started humping the map in fear of the inevitable incoming shells. Ricochet was able to make it out. Fuzzballs lost a fair amount of health and popped his smoke, but the Noticer continuing to give vision around that smoke cloud that Fuzzballs laid to show the Des Moines, the Thunder, and the other Des Moines that would hopefully have been hidden by it at A, but are pushed off instead. C still firmly in the clutches of SCCC as Reform Gamer has been shoved off. Nevsky is pretty much open water, really, and the Moskva of 007 is running while Potato Quality looks to be backing up to exert Bravo pressure.
Yep, so looking up here at the A cap, Cocknut's looking to make a aggressive play along with the Noticer and Shame of 07 in his Salem, trying to take this A cap and essentially force out the Thunderer, Des Moines, and Sommers of SCCC on the A side here, which they're kind of stuck. They really can't do anything, but Cocknut's taking quite a bit of damage there. As you can see, that Salem repairs so well, so he's going to maybe take a big hit from the Ohio here. Yes, oh my goodness, getting chunked by Peregrinus' Ohio. Much of that is Citadel damage, and he will not be able to repair all of it. He's going to be out of commission here for probably another minute 20 maybe, while he waits for his heal to come up. I don't know that that's going to relieve the pressure on A for SCCC, as I think 07 firmly has it, as 07 now, with the 007 Moskva, it still feels strange to say, firmly taking control of the B cap. Fryce unable to contest it as well. It's a Moskva versus a Yu Yang, and that's an oofy right there. So yeah, we'll see. Potato Quality taking an aggressive position up here, trying to get side shots onto that group of SCCC players stuck on the E1-2 line.
So we've got 007, who's able to take the Bravo cap. And down at C, we still have those 3 ships all locked in their defensive format, fighting off 2 ships that aren't doing anything to actually provoke them. We've got the Shimikaze of Reform Gamer just kind of waiting, and MF Jones just kind of being chiseled away at, sort of. He's going to have some smoke to dive into as a whole bunch of nothing happens at C. Now with 007 locking down the B cap, there's nothing that's going to dislodge that. And the real question is, how in the hell is SCCC going to deal with A? Do they leave A? Well, it doesn't look like it. Boom Diata is trying to somehow stay alive with 7k health, and both of the Des Moines, instead of running with the smoke cover, went into the smoke to try to express themselves. They popped radar and couldn't see anything. So right now it's a whole bunch of blind fire as a bunch of dudes in smoke can't do anything, and A and B ticks toward 07 for the good.
Yep, so 07 looking a little shaky out of the gate there, but now firmly cementing themselves around A and B. I like what they've done here. They realized that they really didn't have any hope of taking C, but that at the same time, they have 2 ships locking down 3, which means that they, even though they're not taking the C cap and they really don't have any chance of it, they are in fact unfairly tying up resources, which I think is a really solid play and is a good way to manage their resources, given that they know Fryce has also taken a hit right out of the gate. And yes, in fact, he's taking another 1,500 HP lost there, as he's basically trying to dump these deep water torps onto the Ohio Potato Quality, trying to just slowly wear him down. PQ dodged 2 sets earlier, taking 1, but it's just not quite enough, as SCCC looking to consolidate their gains up here and not lose any pressure on the A-cap. I would like to almost see them move up here to the island chain, just sort of say, well, we're not going to get A. We're not going to dislodge 2 Salems from that island around A, and instead attempt to pressure this Moskva of 007 just sitting there. We'll see exactly if Boom Diata gets nailed here by the Thunderer of William the Dank.
Noticer pushing into A to keep the Summers away, and absolutely getting noticed as the Summers out detects him. Noticer looking, do I run him down? Do I not run him down? Screw this shit, I'm gone, bro. As both Des Moines start to open up on him, once more spotted in the open as the smoke has faded. Cocknut's hiding behind the island with 17.4 health. Maybe he's going to peek forward to do some chisel damage, but right now it's Business 3 shamefully moving over to add some damage into the woefully low Summers. Don't kill me, bro. No, actually, he's shooting across at the Peregrinus. That's a pretty long-range shot for Salem. Is he range mod?
He might be range mod. Salem, God bless you, Shame of 07. We love you. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's check back in here at the C cap. Not too much has changed, except that SCCC has realized, hey, we're not going to get anything done up at the A cap. We're just basically playing a waiting game using smokes and Des Moines, and now making an aggressive push-up. Ooh, as the Nevsky of P111 taking a hit from a torpedo from that Shimakaze, courtesy of Reformed Gamer. Now, the Venezia, oh my goodness, down goes P111 to the Nevsky of MF Jones after 2 torpedoes strike Devigogo and P111. The question is now, have they lost their secure hold on C? Can the Nevsky and Shima of Reformed Gamer and MF Jones turn this around and move? They have radared Everett in the Graz, now stuck there, gunning against this Nevsky. That is actually not an impossible thing. He doesn't seem to be spotted. I guess I saw the radar. He's
going to be spotted when Reformed Gamer comes around from that smoke cloud, so he's definitely lit at this moment. The real thing on MF Jones' mind right now is don't eat a torp, don't eat a torp, don't eat a torp. And once those little pings go away, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to light into that DD that's trying to kill him. The real question I have, Dev Gogo was pushing up into the C cap to go where? Was he trying to chase the Nevsky, chase the Shima? He's ultimately noped right the fuck out and is probably going to be moving over to the Bravo cap where 007 is continuing to cockblock that cap. Peregrinus moving up in the Ohio, but the Ohio has shown time and time again to be the biggest bullet sponge on the field as everybody on the enemy team starts to farm it, and we watch its health just drop like an elevator, slowly crashing toward the ground floor.
Yep, real interesting choice from Doyle from Business 3, the Shame of 07, bringing a range mod Salem. Now, most people tend to go with the DPM mod with the reload booster, which is, I mean, it's never a bad idea. But on a map this size, with the Stalin, the Petro, and the DM all banned early. Not the DM banned. The Salem is a logical choice, especially with range mod, as this is a big map. And putting pressure on in that manner is, well, it's working out as they're able to just start slowly farming Peregrinus. Multiple ships from 07 now, sitting northeast of B, putting fire onto that Ohio of Peregrinus, as we don't usually see the battleships move up to this B cap, but this is interesting. There are torpedoes coming in from Fuzzball Summers towards the Moskva of 007. How many will connect, we'll have to see, but what are you thinking here, Ash? Cocknut's taking a lot of damage here, looking to go down, but as the two Des Moines push in.
I'm thinking there's 2 things to watch. One are the 3 torpedoes that look like they're going to be hitting 00's Moskva. He takes one, the other one skims by the nose, the other one moves by, so he's actually going to stay stuck in place. The other thing is, the unthinkable has happened. SC took the A cap. Looked like 07 got too comfortable and decided to rotate away and just kind of give it up. Meanwhile, the double Des Moines has decided that open watering is not where the Des Moines should go. They need to hump a happy waifu, and they're off to the island to do a certain thing. One of them, unfortunately, going down on her, and the other one looking to go wide to make a play. And Cocknuts is about to feel the face of Rikishi, but those shots coming across are really chiseling his health down.
Yep. William the Dank showing just why he is the Dank, wrecking that Des Moines of Biray from quite a distance there, as Rikishi attempts to show Cocknuts just who the nuts is. And now the question is, will Rikishi come around the side of the Shame of 07 and actually get real shots in? Shame of 07 not being able to actually get his front guns into work, as the Ohio takes shots and puts a shot right through the nose of Doyle, Shame of 07. So we'll have to see, as the Ohio Peregrinus looking to go down here in the center by B. God, I'm trying to keep it all in my field of vision here, but I gotta just watch the Des Moines of Rikishi versus Business 3, Shame of 07. Who's gonna get the real hits here? Can he pen the rear of the Salem?
Rikishi's going for the dunk. He doesn't care at all about getting the hits. He wants to get the ram force the Salem out into the open where the Ohio and the Thunder can kill him. Looks like he's not going to get the ram as Business is running away. Shameful, I might add.
Shameful.
As the Thunder and the Ohio have shells out, not citadels. More shells coming from the Ohio. This is going to be a broadside hit. This might actually be the Dunzo.
Oof, it was close.
Nope, overled. Business 3 able to cut and chisel in. I don't expect him to be long for very long. I would actually expect there he is. Fuzzball's just going to go ahead and open up and try to get this dude down as quickly as possible. While A stays claimed, B is still contested. Frice moving in behind the rock wall, taking shots, and low
down
health.
He
There's
goes.
the Salem. Down at sea, we've got the Venezia just kind of holding out, looking for a place maybe to fit into where he goes, as the Graz is rushing the Shima. There is a Nevsky behind him, but if the Graz tries to take the fight, he might be able to win it. And sadly, SCCC loses a Thunderer that was open water in A, but the move was made. The Salems were dislodged. can they make use of it?
So here's what's to look at now, folks. What we got is we have 2 caps up for Triple C, 1 cap that is actually being contested. No points coming in on the board for 07 right now. However, 07 has a 150,000 HP advantage, and the SCCC about to lose their Ohio. It is 2 ships down for 07, with now 5 ships down for SCCC and a huge HP advantage. So the question remains, SCCC wins on points in 4 minutes and 10 seconds. The only thing I can see the SCCC Fuzzball Sommers doing right now is just launching rack after rack of torps at the Thunderer, Nevsky, and Marceau, as the Marceau guns it and starts heading towards A, knowing he can, at this point, win a gunfight with a Sommers. So, the question here, as Potato Qualities Ohio moves in to attempt to dislodge Frice's Yu Yang, will SCCC be able to hang on for another 3 minutes and 45 seconds, as the Grozavoy of Everett, the man over here, attempting to push Ashima and the Nevsky further and further out of position so the Venezia can remain in sea. This has been very exciting, and I'm not counting SCCC out quite yet.
Fuzzball's continuing the delay action while Frice chucks some torps. Those may actually have been close enough that I believe 007 gets the spot off on them, though as they leave detection range, maybe they go dark once more, headed toward Pulicat as they are running down Fuzzballs in the north. A is already under siege by the Marceau and Nevsky as they move directly in for the kill.
Oof.
And I am... once again left wondering, Devagogo, where are you going? He continues to be kiting off somewhere, and I just don't see how any plays are going to be made. If the Venezia tried to go for the hero shit, bull rushing Bravo, getting some cheeky bounces and some torps into Potato Quality, he might actually be able to challenge something or dislodge someone. But right now, his little 5 to 10k damage slaps are just not going to do anything at that range. And he takes a whole bunch of damage for the trouble.
You know, I'm going to throw this out there. I want to give Devagogo some credit, having pulled off a couple of really clutch plays in previous games that SCCC has played. I'm guessing that the call was made for Devagogo to try and conserve his HP and the points that were within his ship, because I think SCCC looked at the points, they looked at the caps, they looked at the HP disadvantage, and they said, we have one hope, and it's a long hope, and that hope is win on caps over time, and the only thing that can do that is if ships die. My guess is they decided we're going to just try and go with, well, quite frankly, with the safer play, which unfortunately didn't work out for them. But congratulations to 07 winning Game 2. We're now 1-1. This is shaping up to be a very, very exciting semifinals round.
I could definitely agree with